Greetings everyone, my name is Zattervale, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. In today's morning live stream, I'll be covering a combination of both Veersmith levels and other levels I find online, primarily focusing on the former. As always, here are the rules. I'll be updating this a bit. In addition to these, please don't share personal information on the live streams. Bit concerning. So welcome to stream Jethawk, Pixelboy, APM, Raccoon, Lepadio, Jaden, Oscar, Cookie, all the watchers on Twitch, and anyone else in this list who I missed. Hey Ulrich, hey Fire Sawdust is here. I'm a bit surprised to see Jaden here, seeing as he's supposed to have classes. Buster and Hyper as well. They got cancelled due to low attendance. That's sad. I'm assuming that these are your art classes. Alright then, we're sort of packed with levels this week, so... First on the lineup today is Mega Man Next Remix Pro Action Football Man by Fire Sawdust. 4 play, score -1. Don't worry, Oscar, we already have 6 or 7 levels on the queue. The only person who's gonna attend classes today. That's sad. Next Thursday, we are finishing the main campaign of SR4 indeed. It's only 3 missions left, so that should take about an hour to 90 minutes. And before that, on Tuesday, there'll be one last stream for X-Dive, giving my overall thoughts on the game, maybe playing some co-op together. As for what the plan is for this weekend, tonight as promised, I'm gonna have an extended memes plus react showcase tonight, because I've been falling behind in that front, so I might as well get it done. Especially on the reacts front, oh my goodness. We have like 3 weeks worth of reacts I haven't gotten to, so I'll do that tonight. And... What? Okay. Nice colors. I see, it's just a survival battle. Alright, serious time. As I was saying, the Sunday morning live stream will be of Lunar Lux. That's the game I was hinting to last week when I was saying a new game is starting. Well, that's certainly different. The colored waterfall is a nice touch. Nice, and that crushes her as well. What would happen if I was playing as bass? Thank you for actually using the object setter, the value setters to directly set my health to max instead of using pickups. A lot faster that way. Okay, for this section we have to do it all in one go. No damage. Are we meant to be able to make this jump? First one to the escort and rails with Alien RPG. I know I'll be fully upgrading it. Yeah, New Shadow's finding a lot of applications. Changing to Mega Man Soccer's theme, that fits. I don't know what you're blaming Sylveon for, so... we got 2 purple keys. The guitar mid-boss in the main game. Happy birthday, Sonic CD. Lunar Lux hasn't been released yet, but I can actually do coverage of it since yesterday. If I get hit while holding the football, I lose the key and have to get back to it. Gotcha. Andrew. Close enough. Frankly, I'm more scared about the flying shelves more than anything else. And the power musclers due to their tankiness. Okay, there isn't one here. Again, last time Jaden, it wasn't due to Sylveon, it was due to Oscar. And right now the biggest bloat isn't even in memes, it's reacts. Thought so. Like, I can cut down a lot of the memes during the session right after this one, but for reacts, I'm gonna have to have the Tonight session dedicated to it. Considering that we actually have pickups here, we can potentially farm up any lost health. But I'll do it the fair way. I can use the M-Tank, but I want to be a bit fair. Represent the chickens. Now the hard part of that is due to the spines. Because I have no way to destroy them. No, it's not too late. Which I appreciate, but a little bit more advanced warning if you decide to dump a lot of stuff. Thankfully, we haven't reached the point where I have to decrease the time limit even more, or decrease the frequency even more. Yeah, it does seem fairly difficult. One more try, then I'll just use an M-Tank. Draw Bella and Tetra. Why am I not stunning them? They don't really get stunned for too long. Plus it takes a charge shot. Especially with the Cyber Gabioles, I never found something that would be that useful. Ah, come on, game. I was trying to do a jump and you said no. Yep. If it was one of the other Spinies, it's a bit easier. This is unintentionally becoming a lot more frustrating. If I were to do this stage in the actual game, I'd come here when I actually have something that can destroy the Spinies. Or a double jump. Jump. What happens if I go up here? Nice! Alright, let's see. Junk shot's a good option. I don't have Tengu Blades, so Break Dash. It hasn't turned into yours yet, but it's more repetitive. This has the chickens. Roosters. I mean, even the original Pro Action Football was more enjoyable than Cal Edit. That isn't that difficult to do. Desperation move, you say? Oh yeah, and when he does it, I can't open the menu because of limitation. One of my least favorite, not my least one. My least one is of course Rockman R. Cal Edit is just boredom. And to those who didn't listen the first time, to repeat, it would not be that difficult to make Football Man more enjoyable. First thing you could do is reduce the stage length by half, and add more enemies. It's not even the longest stage ever made. The problem is it has non-Euclidean geometry, and too much repetition. Every stage in Caelid is bad, but some are worse than others. Football Man's main sin is that it's a whole lot of nothing and it's artificially extended for no reason. Like, I rail on some stages for being too long, but at the very least they actually have enemies, gimmicks, mechanics being used. The issue with them is that the stage could have ended more naturally earlier, but with Football Man in Caelid, the problem is, even without the extensions, the stage is basically a nothing burger. Even the other stages in the game, the other ARM stages I played in the game have something more to them. Like Arrow Man, Football Man, Arrow Man, the Sky Stage, the Bowling Man. They're also, well, every stage should be shorter, but at least they have more, I guess, variety. Meanwhile, in contrast, the Y6 stage or the Great Maze stage in 4 Minus Infinity, they are fairly long and they save in the middle, and they save they actually physically save at certain checkpoints, but they have much more variety. Unicorn Man. Okay. Decent stage, although that last thing, if I just used the M-Tank, that would have made it much easier, which I should have. Anyway, second up is Christmas Workshop by Agent APM, 8 play, score -1. Oh yeah. I thought so. Oh my. Didn't realize it would go like that. Well, it's Christmas in September then. Yeah, let's go down then. That part of Santa's workshop is a bit too inaccessible. For a moment there, I wasn't sure what was actually solid ground. You stole that gift. Of course, I could have just used this to grab it, but... Oh yeah, so Code Bunny released yesterday or today. Can I grab power-ups? No? Unless there's some sort of bubble technique. Oh, I see. I haven't decided which version to play. Like for 3, it's obvious. It's gonna be the version with folder back. Darn it, I want that. The hard part's down there. I'll just go down. Thank you. And of course, I still managed to completely botch it. So, Blue Edition. Knowing my luck, Perfect Freeze is probably the boss's weakness. You found the upper rod easier. I can see that if you're better with the timing, but not me. This time, let's actually not hit the ceiling. Can't hit me. Go away, scrubbing bubbles. That works, I suppose. There's gotta be a ward down there. So we'll do it. Or not. I can't see. They're dropping from the ceiling and I can't see where they're coming from. Welp. No response for me. I understand what you mean by the level progression is a bit odd. And you're right. This level has a bunch of alternate pathways with different things. And the harder routes are more rewarding. Or they tend to be more rewarding. Like if I took the upper, more difficult route, I would have gone to Oil Cider. And the Ice Slasher somewhere else. And the green key? Welcome to the train station. Cool. Now we're gonna do this in reverse. With a bit of stuttering every time. That's a lot better. Choo-choo and you. I'm guessing you don't have your weakness, but... I do have it. Well, this was a neat stage. A little bit confusing design, but I do appreciate how it rewards you for taking more difficult routes. Thank you for sending it 8 PM. I'm pretty sure he has a bigger weakness as well if I had either the Ice Slasher or Oil Cider. And it did feel like Santa's more deadly workshop. Number 3 up is Subway Under Construction by Neo Cutman, 81 plays, score 22. Go here, please. Thanks. Teaching us about all these mechanics. Sorry, little guys. This time we have to use 2 of these. Oh. You may have helped me there because I wasn't sure if there were spikes or not. Hey Adorable, welcome to the stream. Neat idea for a special weapon oriented stage. I see. Thought so. Excuse me. A Contra game? Yeah, it's neat that Way Forward is developing it. Frankly, I'm just neutral to Contra outside of individual games. Bingo. Nope. Now we have to use the weapons in rapid succession to not die. But we do get resets. Yeah, Chompman stage was certainly something. Almost every single gimmick crammed into one stage. Yep, a lot of checkpoints. For what it is, I like the combined use of these 3 special weapons. It's currently my favorite level of the episode. For Action was a remake of a stage from a different fan game. The ending was a bit annoying. X-Mex Workshop kind of had a confusing progression. But this had a great introduction, escalation, and finale for this. And checkpoints after every section. It also isn't really that tough, so better for intermediate players. I did the secondary technique. Yep, I'm aware. Next Remix is still alive. They had an update earlier this year, if I recall correctly. Yep, Golden Joe. And welcome to the stream. Yeah, Neo Cutman I more recognize from their YouTube videos of showcasing stages. They themselves are a fairly decent level designer. Decent or better. Yep, Rockman New Menace is almost finished. I don't really bring it up as much because, well, it doesn't really look like that interesting. Sure, send your level, Vic. I don't think I got your level ID the first time around. Could you resend it, please? Yeah, sorry. Okay. Oh, level submission. Let's get it then. Speaking of which, welcome to the server. Hey Queen Monica, welcome to the stream. We're getting a lot of people this week. Yeah, tons. Alright, let's go. Mega Man 3 Doc Robot, Shadow Man Stage, version 1.8 by Markmaker, 4-play score of 1. I did last week, Queen Monica. Frozen. So Mega Man X went on the back burner due to college and other commitments. All 20 RMs had a complete redo of their stage. And the original weapons are accessible now. Tons of games are coming out this October. The last few months have been pretty solid as well, what with Baldur's Gate 3, Sea of Stars, other indies and not so indie hits. Hey Silent. Yeah, Panda Tree, yeah. Probably gonna save that for its own stream. Anything I want to know about the previous Battle Network games? I guess some fun facts or fun trivia would be nice. I have played and beat all the games, just not to 100% completion. Isn't this just almost exactly like the Doc Robot's version of Shadow Man? He makes the bosses look hard, but they're not unless you play on WTF mode. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Well, unlike the Doc Robot version, I can actually jump. I can actually jump over his attacks. And thank you for the level submission, adorable. Poor Spark Shock. If only it actually stunned the enemies. And that's basically the mount I'll be using in this stage. Suddenly, snowmen. It is marginally better than Mega Man 3, but not sufficiently. And that was my bad for pressing the wrong button. Did you know in Battle Network 6 there's a difference between attacks that break shields and attacks that are break element? No, actually. So break element attacks, so a quick corollary. Do all attacks that have the break element break through shields? Okay, both will break shields and both will do double damage to frozen enemies, but only one of them will deal double damage to Slash Man and Slash Cross. Ah. Can you give me an example of an attack which breaks through shields but it's not break element? I understand why. Doc Heat. Letting go of the controller. Was referring to Battle Network 6. Break attribute, but not the break elm. Okay, that's the difference. Break attribute I like to think of as like a weaker or less prominent version of break element. But break element itself is the full deal. And that's present in Erase Man. Fifth up is Binary Land NES Simple Challenge 2 by Oscar. doubles return. I gotta sync myself up just enough. Let me out. Yes. Not sure, but it does. Of course, one person has less control than the other. You know what, let's keep going. Simple challenge number 3 from Binary Land. Oh my, we need 9 keys this time. I guess this time the real roll is the one on the right. Oh, okay, 8 shifts. Who's the real roll actually shifts, as you can see. It depends on who hits the solid ground the next. Let me rephrase it. It depends on who hits the solid ground first. Like if 2 characters in the air, then whoever I'll have control of next, primary control of, will be the next playable character. Now I need to get roll on the right to the exit. Which, considering we have the dodge roll, causes some issues. Another fun fact, air hockey is break element, but pit hockey is just break attribute. Huh. Apparently the program advance lost the element. I would understand the other way around, going from break attribute to break element. Northwind was in 3, 4, and 5, but not in 6, because in 6, every wind attack removes barriers and auras, including wind gusts that don't do damage. I still don't know if that's a bit too powerful or powerful enough, considering in the previous games how strong barriers, especially auras, can be. But I haven't played enough PvP. But for barriers, well, you can always just ship them down, so it's fine. Auras, yeah, I could see the problem. See, I'm okay with the wind attack, almost every wind attack blowing away auras, but for barriers, I don't know. I need to play more Battle Network before I can decide that. But yeah, solid stages here. Seventh up is Quake Woman Mega Man 9 style by Jinox74, 67 plays and a score of 14. Portal time. Yeah, I'd like to see a burstman.exe. I'm surprised we didn't have a crashman.exe, seeing as he's from 2. How do we know they're not ternary? That's sliding true. Okay, I didn't expect that. As I was saying, they could be ternary. But jokes aside, I know there was one Battle Network fan project which took place in Hub's time, which took place in the future, as in when Hub, specifically Hub's game, but that never reached completion. It was cancelled. It looked neat. I'd totally read a fan work for that. Yeah, sorry. Patch and Hub's timeline. I shouldn't give all the credit to... sorry. Patch and Mega Man Jr.'s timeline. I realize I'm just saying... I just realized what I was saying. Sorry. Do I have Break Dash? I see. Turn around, please. You found the setup to switch blocks with pressing pause. Oh. Tell you what. After I'm done with this stage, I'll check that out. Assuming the update didn't break it. Oh, it's you two. No iframes, Lamau. I was silently hoping they are at 5-6. The spinner that Airspin makes in BN5 can be hit with wind chips in BN6 to make the spinner deal more hits, which makes Airspin and Tornado an overpowered synergy. Yeah, I've seen that one. I understand that hitting the air spinner with wind chips should make it spin more, but perhaps not to that extent. Please do. That's actually a good point, or a good question. Which Battle Network game has the greatest number of overpowered strategies, or overpowered synergies? I'm not talking about just powerful synergies, I'm talking about outright wrecks the balance. And no, I'm not counting stuff with base. Battle Network 3 has a lot of stupid powerful stuff, but there are few actual combos. Like, I could think of like the super powerful folder back. Like, with that you basically have infinite chips, eventually. Whereas 6 is about combos and synergy. Tornado is 8 hit. How much damage does it deal per hit? I'm curious. I can't recall off the top of my head. Well, one is already broken in many regards. Yep, I am golden. Luckily. This doesn't always happen, I'm afraid. I'm dead. Nope. Bye. $20 damage per hit, but because it hits 8 times, you can use attack plus chips, color point, ice grass volcano to double it on top of it and use full synchro. I know there's element attack plus chips in the game or in the previous series. Does Battle Network 6 have any wind attack plus chips? Thank you, Adorable. I'll check it out in just a moment. I know it's a Kaiser stage, so I'm just gonna sample it, really. Okay, let's check this out. Excuse me. Oh. Excuse me, the order's kinda messed up. Better. Okay. A-Dub is Mega Man Needs to Pause. Puzzle Kaizo Boss Troll PKBT by Redshift. 14 play, score -1. Alright, this is just more of a sample. So, I see. Every time I press start, it switches. Interesting. Oops. Alright, yeah, spikes. And of course, because it's the bouncing ball, and the force field generators are not solid, I getcha. Gotta be better. Yeah, Cross Fusion originated from the anime. They took a different route with the Battle Network 3 and 4 and 5 and of course 6 adaptations. Yeah, it is basically a henshin sequence. Basically like, it's very similar to Star Force, but I think it predates EM wave change. Buster can correct me on that. And now you get to see my terrible aim. So by 2, I need to put the ball in the middle. Ah. I'm not gonna make it. Double kill. Ah, again. I keep underestimating the hitboxes on spikes. This is why I always am really worried when I have a spike section. And yeah, if I position it too far left or right, then I can't get across. Again, and it... Of course, iframes because she was still gaining it. This time I'm going to be a lot more cautious when the switch happens. Okay, we did it this time. Ah, we checkpoint. This is amazing, though. The anime was being made while the games were being... This is why Access Onward as a plot involves events from 2 entries. Oh, I see. Just orange here. What? Okay. I thought it was just gonna apply to orange. Then... Now it applies to boat. Can't slide either. See, I can't quite get across here. while we're on this tour, I think I'll show it off. I can't really see the Dream Kingdom stuff here. I need to have... Oh, okay. 3. Well, it's based off of a bug, so... Yeah, I think I can desync it. In fact, I think that's actually part of the strategy. And we're true. You know, this is more of a puzzle stage than a Kaizo level with this thing. So let's keep on going. This is pretty fun. So yeah, we do have to desync them. Oh, okay. So there's also a hidden thing that resets it. Interesting. Gotta time it just right. It is... yeah, it is kind of... Well, it is taking advantage of glitches, so it is gonna be... What's the word I can find it, other than scuffed? Not as intuitive? Okay. I just wish I could have a faster restart, even faster. You know, like how in Minus Infinity the race screen is even faster? Okay. So that's how it works. If I miss it, I may go into lava. Jank, that's the word. It's not obtuse, it's just janky. But the solutions are actually understandable. It's just getting the timing and understanding the jank correctly. If that happens, I should just go back. In fact, the only reason why this is labeled as Kaizo is because of its jank. And the checkpoint density is extremely forgiving, a lot more forgiving than I would expect from a Kaizo stage. I don't know if they would do something like this. Well, if they do, it'll be far less janky. But this is something more like, I guess, Celeste would do. I have to do this one on the upper side. No, no, no. I need to initiate it. Like that. Oh. Also, the loud precision involved and basically you're hitting objects. Like these could easily be replaced with tiles which which activate a switch before resetting them. This is currently the tightest timing. The issue here is I need to be falling when this activates. And the low-lying ceiling does not help with the timing at all. This is the closest thing to having the traditional kinds of timing. Yeah, pause while ascending. The problem with doing that is that there's a low ceiling, so it's really hard to time it. Okay. Oh gosh. If I can assign start and jump at the same time, it... Okay. And these don't shut me upwards like the Yokus. So... Okay, can I make that jump? Now this is where it's confusing. It says get up. This is where I'm a bit confused, what I'm supposed to do. I see it says use it here, but... Do you want me to try clipping into it? Just for the sake of doing this a bit faster, I'm gonna use the level editor to place myself down there. Just put 2 keys down here and we'll move Mega Man here. Oh no, I can't do that because then it breaks the challenge. Oh boy. Okay, hang on a sec. Fine, we'll circumvent the challenge a bit. Sorry. Because if I enter this room and place it immediately there, I can't make it. So I'll just put this here so I can get back faster. Where are check? Okay, there are, and checkpoint here. I'm worried if I get myself a portal there, it'll break something else. Alright, checkpoint granted. Huh? Oh no. I see the problem. If I'm not on this sort of thing, it's gonna break it. Welp. So yeah, just erase the floor under it. Hang on, I can keep this here. So at least I won't break the challenge too much. If I remove the floor, yeah, like this. I'm spending more time on this stage because I like the mechanic here. I'll spend about 5-10 more minutes and then we'll continue over to another stage. Perfect. There, it doesn't break and I have an easy shortcut back. Maybe I can make it. Yeah, I can. I just need to... Okay, so if I run on top of it, it extends my running distance, jump height, jump distance. Do you know in the battle number 3 you can build your chip drum more than 10? Maximum is supposed to be 10, so if you have more, you can reach into chips you have previously used. Okay, I need to be running while this is active for it to work properly. I don't know if these increase my momentum normally. Maybe they do? Pause again midair. I getcha. But I have to move left so I don't get crushed immediately. Or I can do that. Where do I use the keys then? Go back where, though? Oh gosh. The problem here is now I'm going to have to bounce off the spring and then land atop it while it's going to the right. Ah! Whoops. Of course that means I soft-locked myself because I had to place that block there. But assuming I didn't, where would this take me? Oh, I getcha. Of course, going back here is the easy part then, because then I can just jump down here and go here. So yeah, I can do it, so we'll gloss over that. Whoops. See, where are you? Now for the last one. I could do this on my own time, but the problem is limited time to actually cover these levels. Okay, that's over here. So... well... I just realized something. What happens if you use the E-Tank and you screw up the challenge? Aren't you forced to restart the stage from the beginning? F. I just noticed. The actual troll. So yeah, if you do fail this, you're forced to start from the beginning. Shame really, because the rest of the stage was just Kaizo. There's no E-Tank dispenser. Oh. But I get it now. If we use an E-Tank, we have to open up the menu to use the E-Tank, so that will then immediately trigger the switch, which means I'll get F. But I want the E-Tank, and I know for a fact there has to be a key here somewhere. But... of course, if this is... well, actually no. If I stand here... it still activates, of course. I have to suppress it. Wait a sec, I think I know what you mean. Well, I can still grab the E-Tank though, because of a trick with this. Like, go up here, grab the tank, reset. What happens if I start here? I get blocked off, so... sneaky! Invisible teleporter, should have known. So yeah, this is the funniest roll because you don't need the E-Tank at all. Well, you can use the E-Tank to make it. Well, you can't use the E-Tank either. Once you realize that, it becomes a joke. Ah, no hidden teleporter here. Oh, that was a funny ending. Thank you. I was gonna be annoyed with what was happening there, but suddenly it turned from annoyance to hilarity. Hilarious anticlimax. I was getting worried it was going to become much tougher, but... Thank you for sending... Thank you, Redshift. This is the honorable mention of the episode. The only part of the troll is this one, but even then it's fairly harmless. It won't hard lock or soft lock you. Plus, it does have fun showcases of this mechanic. Hardest one, this was the second easiest. This was the easiest challenge. And then there's this one, which I found the hardest until I understood what I was supposed to be doing. I see. This is the mechanism. I'd like to see this taken further in a, I guess, less punishing stage, but a bit elongated. Just to see the witchcraft further. Ninth up is simple pause switch example by Adorable Wiener. One play, no score. Just wanted to see if there's any Easter eggs down there. Tried to juke me there, but I reset it again. It's another level down there. I see. And battle number 236, you can use any sort of pushing attacks like Air Shot, Wind Rack, Gut Soul to push rock cubes and enemies for 200 damage. Yeah, that's one of the only reasons I'd use Rock Cube. Like, otherwise it's fairly not that useful. Maybe if there's a future game, the cube family of chips can be extended a bit further. Tenth up is Garden Man by Space470, 29 plays, score of 9. There are chips that target cubes and make a 3x3 blast centered on the cube, like Thunder or Lekman in BN6. Alright, that takes a bit further. I'd like to see, for example, elemental variations in Rock Cube, like Fire Cube, Ice Cube, Aqua Cube, Wood Cube, Elect Cube. You know, play it up further. Metal Cube. Like, imagine having some sort of metal cube you can use electric attacks to attract or repel. Ice Cube, okay. Like, we already have metal panels, why not have metal cubes? It could function nicely with a Lek and Magnet. There's also Boulder, which is heavier, but deals double damage. That's another thing, having heavier rocks. Are there any program advances that use the Boulders or Rock Cube family? Ice Cube will slide across the entire field regardless of the push method. Begone, Boulder. Begone myself. And then there's Blast Cube from Blastman. I was trying to turn on the enemy. Where the two routes link up with each other. Oh yeah, Unity kinda backpedaled with a lot of the pricing changes, but much of the trust still remains broken. Well, at least it means that the current projects being developed in Unity aren't in limbo or at risk of being cancelled or failing as much. We'll really see the effects of this whole loss of trust after a few years. I'm just waiting for Godot to be taught in actual college courses more frequently. This was okay. Alright. 11th up is Soaring on Chemical Winds by xmemlore69x, aka Vic, 5 play score of 1. If something false gets pushed to popularity because of the CO blunder, yes, one of the best scenarios. Right now, the closest thing to that would be Godot, but it doesn't have to be just Godot. Dash spin to win. Oh no. I think I see where this is going. I used to struggle a lot with these sorts of challenges. Well, at least it's color-coded for my convenience. And I don't have to combine the two yet. I mean, for now, the Megamix engine is good enough for Mega Man and Mega Man styled fan games. Unless you really want to get experience with Godot or are curious, in which case, sure, go right ahead. Have to be closer, don't die. I know you can do this. Like that. Well, here it comes. One HP, but... oh my. I almost skipped the... I would disagree with that. On the 2D front, I think it's fairly solid. It's more than capable. On the 3D front though, it needs more improvement. Like, what 2D functions would you say are scuffed? Like, right now Godot's strongest point is 2D, from what I've used. Like, I'd say it's on par with a lot of Game Maker Studio. But 3D needs more improvement. Like, I already know of several commercial titles which were made in it, like Dome Keeper, Halls of Torment, Rotato. Eichmann? What is Eichmann? Oh no. Of course, I fall right through the middle. Yeah, that was completely my bad because I wanted to switch to something else. My question still remains, what is Eichmann? I'm curious. Oh, it's for fighting games. That's a lot more specialized. Like, Game Maker Studio and Godot are more like game development engines, which are much more generalist. But Mugen is a fighting game, is for making small scale fighting games. I thought I swapped over to Topspin there. But as I was saying right now, I think Godot is more than capable of making 2D games. Mega Mix is for Mega Man fan games. Mega Man Classic fan games specifically, but it can be extended to X and Zero, I suppose. I'm running low on time, so I'll have to save for next week. Sorry, Lepadio. Okay, this is also pretty solid with its gimmicks. Oh my goodness. Too close. Yeah, if you have a smaller budget and you just want to make a 1v1 fighting games, I think Mugen could work. If I screw up the rhythm, I'm dead. Excuse me, I'll see your chat messages in a moment. Okay. This time it's ceilings. And Mugen's not open source, so that also causes some problems. You can rip out all the assets and rework quite a few of the mechanics, but there's a lot of stuff there which is really heavily built towards Mega Man and Mega Man Classic stuff. I think it's more due to your experience with Game Maker, because my experience with Game Maker Studio, especially getting in, is rough. Like, if you come from more like a C++ coding background, I'd honestly find Godot to be easier, especially with 4. But right now, 3D is shaping up nicely, but it's not on par with Unity or Unreal. Stick with 2D for that one. But yeah, there's been major additions to Godot 4, and especially considering they have, as of right now, almost 50,000 euros of funding each month, they'll be able to hire some new developers. Okay, this is really cool. Now we're having like the hovers. Like, I was having a hard time seeing that. Fmod is not open source, but if you're using fan games, it's fine. Fmod is used in a lot of indie projects. But to be fair, writing sound engines is difficult. If you're gonna make a 2D game, if you're gonna make a 2D indie game, especially as a lone person, I would recommend against Unreal. The only way I'd recommend Unreal for that is if you're making a 2.5 or 3D game. Oh my goodness, too much red in the background. Phew. That's a lot better. Far less distracting. Right. Get me out! Should have dashed. Of course, trying to port something to Unity from Unity to Godot, it may be easy, it may be really difficult, I don't know. It depends on how the games are developed. I'm not going to be the one to say, oh, this should be easy. No, this is software development. A lot of things may seem to be easy at first glance, but in reality they aren't. Yeah, this reminds me of an easier version of the patio stage, but with a greater focus on a specific set of challenges. In this case, focusing on a topspin and windstorm. And considering how solid it is, I think this is my favorite level of the episode as well, up there with Neo Cutman's. They've gotten better, and to be fair, pretty much all the 3D modeling applications have a learning curve to them. At least in my system, as long as you're on, it depends on the complexity of the scene as well. Like, Blender right now is more than capable of competing with the other bigwigs in this industry. Like, it can compete with 3ds Max, or 3D Mark, or whatever it's called. Maybe not Maya, but Maya's the payment scheme is confusing. Oh god. Let me up. I almost made it. Oh yeah, you can use C# and Godot. Now, I wouldn't use C++. If you're just gonna be designing a game, I don't really see a reason using C++ unless you really need better performance. I really don't wanna... IMO, I don't wanna have to deal with the memory management and other funkiness that C++ brings to the table. And that's coming from someone who does know quite a bit of C++ and has to use it. Basically, all the concepts you learn in C++ translate fairly easily into C#. If I just hold left, I can survive. I mean, with all the engines out there, free and not free, why build an engine from scratch? Especially on your own. Now, if you're just doing it for the programming challenge or the experience, that's one thing. But for making a commercial product, that doesn't seem... Why would you do it? Come on. Yeah, I'll just do it the normal way now. Oh my goodness. If I was better, I could have bypassed this all. And now for the finale of the stage. Although that could have easily acted like the finale anyways. But in general, I'd say this. If you care more about performance, or performance is really that important, or you have to go with legacy systems or something more esoteric, C++ and some extensions would be the way to go. Otherwise, just go with C#. But of course, if in that situation, you may as well use Rust instead of C++. But this is going to programming talk. I'll focus on that later. Oh gosh. Rain. This has to be the finale, and yeah, this is the finale. In any case, really hoping for something fast to come out. Oh my... Ooh, so much. Eep. Now too close. Like I said, I'm gonna save the patio stage for next week. I probably will cover one more stage after this, but after that, end the stream. Only spikes didn't activate on the left and right sides. Or the sides which aren't sharp. Right, this is the climax, so... What? Oh, yeah. Knowing. Forgot that. Touch the corner, dead. I thought I activated dash. This has to be the last one. What? Why did you go over... Of course. It bounced just in the right angle, so it worked against me. Now you decide to work. What? Oh, I thought I went... I forgot about that. I thought I'd be saved by dashing, but no. This time, go down. Okay. Checkpoint? Yes. Okay. We're gonna have to do a bounce off of that. And something eats my jump input. Charge kick would actually... Yeah, I can imagine some of the stages using charge kick, because would I circumvent this entire challenge by doing that? Nope. I don't have enough height to initiate it. I have to do it that way. It's way easier, but if you're traveling downwards, the timing is different. And that's what keeps messing me up. Anyways, boss time. This takes the equivalent of the patio stage, while still being easier. And far less frustrating, to be honest. Okay, that was a good climax early with the lava section. But this is one of the stages I'd only recommend to more experienced players. Especially when the punishment for failure is instant death. Do I have to bounce off of him? I don't know if you should have this one jump, especially when you had a harder challenge earlier. And we had the boss right after, so... What? That low damage? Are you sure? We already have Yoko Spike, Sylv. We call them Yoko Blocks. Just place 4 of them next to each other. I quite enjoy Magmal 2, warts and all. Yeah, I know. That's gonna be another trick. Megamix does have that. I was just making a joke how in this engine, the Yoko Blocks can telefrag you. Okay, double damage. I'm gonna have to do quick swaps. And what makes this tougher is I only get 1 HP. Long story short, I kind of disagree with many of their criticisms, but I won't go further than that. Oh my goodness. The problem is then it's also difficult to hit him because he keeps bouncing. Yoko ladders aren't too difficult to add to. Or as we call it, age like milk. Oh. Yeah, this is gonna be another problem because they only have 2 HP to bonk off of. Yeah, this has suddenly turned into basically Kaizo. It was approaching Died Kaizo, but now it's between Died Kaizo and Kaizo. Oh, without the bounce, the shots are... I guess the way I would fix it is... make them deal more damage? arrow. Yeah, the issue with using the arrow is it's still not high enough. And you don't get that much time either, so... I don't know if it's Diet Kaizo or Kaizo, because Kaizo would be even tougher. Like, there would be enemies, and if this was truly Kaizo, there would be wind gimmicks at the same time, and probably some more enemies. Yeah, basically. Because I've seen even tougher stuff from the patio and other Kaizo creators. This is, at least from my experience of playing several thousand levels, Diet. It's still incredibly difficult though. And requires some patience. If I were to make this easier, I'd pick an enemy who doesn't get killed in 2 hits by the topspin. That's the real hard part. So at least this doesn't have the issue with Lepandio stages where the bosses tend to be much easier than a stage preceding them. Of course, the other way I could make this easier is by giving us more health. Upturned Cyber Gabriels don't have gravity, they just float. I don't get why you couldn't have just placed the Bubble Man in the flat terrain. Like, how would it break the fight? Like, it should still work. Oh, thank you for not respawning. Oh yeah, I have to go back the other way. I have to switch. Darn it. I could stand on top of him, but that's what the force beams are for. Like, we have a red force beam already, just carry him with more force beams. Gliding snowmans could make this easier. Well, I guess. If I can reach him. Oh. Because of the timings, I can't quite do it infinitely. It does get damaged by the windstorm, double the amount, but because it bounces and because of timings and because of the quick swapping required, it's also kind of finicky. Which one, Spike? Oh no, if I do that, okay. I don't think I can actually accomplish it because suddenly the skill required for this, the skill and endurance required for this is higher than the rest of the stage. And of course, hitboxes. And I have to go to the left every 2 cycles, otherwise I run out of. Jump on the second snowman, shoot a wind, bounce the first and second. That's still very difficult to do, especially with the timings. You're making it look... That's not I don't think that strategy would work that well as you... Maybe it will, but that requires such a level of skill that I don't have. Like, I need to go through a dozen more kinds of levels of this kind, which are a bit easier before I get the required skill to pull that off. Right, juggle on the right side of the second spike. Oh. Of course, you have to do it downwards, which is another problem because I suck at that. Really suck at that. I think I'll have to call this one a dud. I don't think I can beat this without tasking tools, slowdown, or more health. The rest of the stage is completely fine and... See, if we were to just completely omit the boss fight and just put the end of the stage right here, or at the end of the last section, I would have made this my favorite level of the episode. But considering the boss fight and the difficulty spike required, and the sunburst of skill required, which IMO the rest of the stage doesn't quite prepare you for, I'll have to remove it from there. Toss spin only? Okay. Only I could jump higher. Like, the rest of the stage is going for one difficulty curve, building up, and suddenly difficulty spike over here. And hitboxes because his takes priority over that. I don't know how to say about this. Like, if you're skilled enough to be able to perform the last boss fight here, it's still a good stage. It has a good difficulty curve, challenge progression, up to this point. So, I don't know if, I don't want to say it's too much of everything. Again, up to and not including the boss fight, it's manageable for more skilled players. It's just at this point where it feels like I would ease up the difficulty curve a bit. But regardless, it's still I'd still quite enjoy it. Regardless, up to that point, I give it a thumbs up. And besides, too much of everything describes a different kind of stage. I understand what to do. The issue is it requires the mechanical skill level, which I again keep harping on like a broken record, which I don't have right now. As I said, this is in the skill tier of Diet Kaizo, which I haven't attained yet. I'm not a Kaizo level player. Probably Mega Marino, Captain Pollution, Vent Kasuto, Vent Crystals, and a few other Kaizo players could do it. Still, thank you for sending it, Vic. I'm sorry. And Mitch, yeah. So overall, of the 11 levels I played in today's stream, my favorite one would be Subway Under Construction by Neo Cupman, with an honorable mention going to Red Shift's Mega Man Needs to Pause, Puzzle Kaizo Boss Troll PKBT. Good job, you two. And thank you to everyone else who submitted levels. Really appreciate it. One moment and then we'll do the art. So, with all that said and done, it is time for the art showcase. Welcome to the castle. Metroid Dread elevator. Nice. Oh, it's a GIF. Wait. Ooh. Well, mostly memes, but yeah. Nice. Rockman's Halloween Bash 2, Megatober 2. Neat. Smurf blue creatures with shrooms for a hat. Bliss. Astronaut Sploot wallpaper, unknown spy. Aw, cute alien. Mega Man vs. Dustman pixel art. 2017. Is that a kaiju in the background or a giant robot? Q Castle map team, sprite by Son Loto. Sorry, Kato, you're 2 hours late. When gravity falls and Earth becomes sky, fear the beast with just one eye. Gravity falls, beast side. Yeah, the creepier version. Bill Cipher. Paradox evolutions. I'd like to imagine the paradox concept but applied to Digimon and their more intricate, complicated evolution trees. Or Digivolution trees. Some mock-ups you drew based on some normal Sonic Pick 2 images. Nice. FNF, Randy Cunningham. I see. Minos Prime intro, ultra animation. Too long, but I've seen this one before, it's very well done. Vivid, but she's a marketable plushie. Nice. Secret Styles by Spectral Ninja. Danny Phantom. Never watched the show though. Eventually I may play Alter Kill on the channel, depending on how many Boomer Shooter fans there are, or people are fans of the game. Stop name chemistryman.exe. Or, in reality, burst.exe. Or if they're gonna go with that one, they could have gone with something like Aqua Burst. Thank you. Makes sense. You know, if Burst Man actually used more chemicals in his boss fight, calling him Chemistry Man would have fit. In any case, this marks the end of the stream. Thank you to everyone who either submitted levels, posted your art, or just participated in chat. It's due to your continued support why I continue to produce new content for the channel. It is really appreciated. So, if you're enjoying this or any other piece of content on the channel, please rate, comment, favorite, and or subscribe, as they all help it out. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter/X and Mastodon as well, and join my Discord server, as I regularly post updates there. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all in a future Let's Play.